Happy 4th of July.
Welcome to Takoma Park's 124th Annual Independence Day Parade and Fireworks Celebration. It's Regina and Akili coming to you this afternoon.
Yes, and the weather too. The weather's doing its own thing,
It is.
it's holding up. Not too bright, not too cloudy.
It's about 82 degrees, but it feels a bit cooler than that.
Yeah, so I think we should be good on into the rest of the evening.
And speaking of the course of the weather, the parade is actually going to be running its own course along Carroll and Ethan Allen Avenue.
And from Carroll, it's going to make its way onto Maple Avenue, heading south, and then it's going to finish on Ritchie Avenue.
Yep, but rain or shine, we're going to be here bringing the parade to you. So Akili, are you ready this evening for the fireworks?
Hey, you know it. You know I am.
I am too, but for now,
on to the parade.
The Takoma Park Community Mobile Band with director Bob Palian have been entertaining us this morning, filling a little bit of time, but now the event begins. The 124th consecutive year that an Independence Day parade has been run on the streets of Takoma Park, Maryland. It's one of the oldest events of its kind in the country, and you are a part of it again today. Coming on down the street now, first off, we have our bicycle officers from Takoma Park Police. Here we have those bicycle officers protecting our security in peaceful little Takoma Park all the time. Don't we appreciate them? And the members of the Honor Guard of the Takoma Park Police Department, the Color Guard of the Takoma Park Police Department, coming up first. And in our first car, we have Chief Alan Goldberg, who is a new chief to Takoma Park. Welcome, Chief Goldberg. This is your parade. The Officer of the Year, Michael Godlewski, is also in that car, and thank you for all you've achieved this year, Officer Godlewski. And of course, right now we've got Bruce William, Takoma Park Mayor since 2007, in a hot little Corvette. It's the 1966 Corvette. Mr. Mayor, thanks for your support for this parade. We have Anthony Brown coming next. He, of course, is Lieutenant Governor of Maryland and a candidate for governor in 2014. Thanks for showing up in Takoma Park, Lieutenant Governor Brown. It is nice to have you here. Happy 4th to you. Oh, Lieutenant Governor Brown drives this sweet Mustang that's coming up behind him. Yeah, that's all right.
Hello.
coming up next, we have a marching contingent from Historic Tacoma. Give them a hand, folks. They are the Parade Grand Marshal this year. This is a volunteer organization that is dedicated to preserving Tacoma Parks and Tacoma DC's historical identity. They support many educational activities, preservation of historic landmarks and artifacts, and they have a great documentary archive. And you know they have that wonderful new headquarters up at Tacoma Junction. Stop by and see them sometime. They have extensive collections up there, and they also have the grace to lend that space to many different community groups. Thank you so much for being part of our community. This year's Grand Marshal of the Parade, Historic Tacoma. Let's give them a hand, folks. Thanks for being here. Hi, welcome to our parade. We don't know who you are. You got a great car. Restore Tacoma, we are so happy to have you. Dorothy Barnes, thanks so much for being here. Our 124th Independence Day Parade. Another group coming before the reviewing stand. We'd love to have them here every year. Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 641. Let's give them a hand. You know, this is the chapter of the veterans that goes out and cleans the Vietnam Memorial the first Saturday of the month, April through November. They also volunteer at the VA Medical Center. They clean wheelchairs. They do all kinds of great events. Every Christmas, they have a Santa Patrol that visits every patient on every ward in the medical center to distribute their gifts. We are so proud that they join us every year in the Tacoma Park Independence Day Committee Parade. Thanks for being here. Do not ask these people to wash your wall. They have a very special wall that they only watch a couple of times a year. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for all you do, Vietnam veterans. We have a vintage little Volvo that's also celebrating the holiday with us. We have Sheila Hickson, member of the State House of Delegates, coming up with us next in a very sweet Jaguar.
And we're back. Who hosts Play Day from their front yard?
Hey, nobody else but Pat Rumbaugh, a.k.a. the Play Lady.
The Play Lady, and here she is. Pat, thanks so much for talking to us.
Glad to be here today. We have such a beautiful day here in Tacoma Park on July 4th.
It definitely is, and I see you're holding up a very beautiful cake. Did you make this?
I did. My daughter traditionally is the one that decorates the cake, but
Not this year.
this year she just got in this morning, so my son gave me a hand.
Yeah.
And so in the past, has it always been a flag, or has it been any other theme?
Oh, it's always a flag. We're known for the flag cake.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Does it taste as good as it looks?
It tastes better than it looks.
All right, okay.
They'll have to get a sample.
Yeah,
We
okay.
definitely, I look forward to that sample
I'm
because
looking
that's something
forward.
that I'm in love with is cakes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
Pat, quick question. What is your favorite part about the 4th of July?
Oh, my favorite part. I would say the steel bands. Everybody gets out of their chairs. Come on over, Lisa. Come on, come say Happy 4th. I love all parts of the 4th of July, from the fireworks to people of all ages. This friend, Colleen DePaul, she's the one that suggested we have an intergenerational playful picnic. And we thought, what better than the 4th of July, getting people of all ages. I think we have infants up to close to 90.
Oh, you have a great turnout here. And so I see you guys have been playing tennis.
We have been playing mini tennis, cornhole, swimming, badminton, giant chess, hula hooping, you name it. We're having a great time.
Are you good at hula hooping, Pat?
I'm not bad.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
I'm
I
not
believe
that
it.
great, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's wonderful, Pat. Thanks so much for hosting it from your front yard. I mean, you can see the community definitely appreciates it.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Well, from Tacoma Plays, we would all like to wish you a happy
Happy
4th of July.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.
This is Brian Frosch. These folks are marching with Brian Frosch, a state senator who has obviously been buttonholed by one of his constituents on the parade route. That can happen. There's an upside and a downside to being a public official and marching in a parade. Sometimes they applaud, sometimes they buttonhole you and complain. Who knows? But we've got Brian Frosch coming up our way sometime soon. The next vehicle coming our way is Tom Hucker, also a member of the State House of Delegates. He's driving an all-electric Porsche. Once again, in your green city of Tacoma Park, we'd love to see an electric vehicle. I'm wondering if we have more alternative energy vehicles in Tacoma Park per capita than anywhere else in the nation. It could be. Delegate Tom Hucker, thanks for being with us. And we have several state officials. You know, that's so great the way the state officials do turn out for our parade, but why should they? 124 years strong, the Tacoma Park City Independence Day Parade is an institution in our community and on the East Coast. Our state officials are out talking with their constituents. This is a great opportunity for them to do so. We've got Brian Frosch, State Senator, Jamie Raskin, State Senator, coming. Heather Mazier is with us also, a member of the State House of Delegates, coming down the road in the 124th Independence Day Parade here in Tacoma Park. Remember about those raffle tickets. That's how we are funding a lot of the events in this parade. You can get them at a stand right up the road here in front of City Hall. Lots of great presents to be given away in our entertainment fireworks session tonight. Jamie Raskin's group coming before the reviewing stand. And behind him is Heather Mazur from the House of Delegates and all of her contingent. Welcome to our parade. Happy 4th of July. Hi, Heather. Thanks for being with us again. Great to have you with us and all your friends. And here we have a Montgomery County Council member, Phil Andrews, and he caught a ride on this 1972 fire company truck from Burtonsville. What a ride. Doesn't ride that every day, but for a special occasion. Montgomery County Council member Phil Andrews, thank you for being in Tacoma today. And also thank you to the Burtonsville Volunteer Fire Department.
And I'm here with Leah Sano. Did I say it correctly? Yes. And she is also a member of Tacoma Place. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do with Tacoma Place?
Sure. At Tacoma Place, we get people out of their houses and people of all ages to come and play, have fun, and get a little exercise on.
Okay. And when it comes to today's 4th of July parade, how have you been enjoying it so far?
Great. It's great being out here with all the friends, enjoying the parade and the great food and everything. It's wonderful.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of the 4th of July?
My favorite part of the 4th of July is the parade. I get to see people from, everywhere, some people that I haven't heard of, and it's just great watching them, the music, and just the joy of being here.
And since you're a part of Tacoma Plays, that means you know how to have fun and you have a sense of humor.
Absolutely, yes.
So I have a joke for you. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What did one flag say to the other?
What did one flag say to the other? I don't know.
Nothing. It just waved.
Oh, wow, okay. That's a new
Yeah,
joke.
that was a new joke. All right. So I'm not so great at telling jokes, but we are having a lot of fun today.
Oh, yes, we are. We
Yeah.
are.
So thank you for talking with
No,
us, Leah.
thank you. Thank you.
We have a perennial favorite coming down the street with us now. This is the Washington Rebels. For many years, three decades, this nonprofit performing arts community has presented celebrations based on traditional music, dance, and stories from around the world. The Washington Rebels, back with us again. Thank you, Washington Rebels. Let's keep the parade moving if you would. We've got our county courthouse team serving Montgomery County all of these years. Coming up next, we have John McCarthy, State's Attorney, Loretta Knight, the Clerk of the Circuit Court, Barbara Micklejohn, the Deputy Clerk, Joseph Griffin, Register of Wills, and Darren Popkin, our Sheriff. Thank you for all your service to Tacoma Park. Thank you to our public servants. And coming next, Mark Elrich, also a Montgomery County Council member and a resident of Tacoma Park. That's right, Mark Elrich is here with us, our Montgomery County Council member. Hans Reamer was coming up right behind. Where is Hans? He's wearing those pants again. I've decided to nominate Hans for wearing the public official wearing the most ridiculous outfit in any public appearance. A man's got to have courage to wear pants like that, right? Hans Reamer, County Council member, and a Tacoma Park resident. And now we've got a heck of a tune on that 1909 Model T. Dr. Weymouth Spence, the president of Washington Adventist University. And Tom Sweeney, who's vice president and chief nursing officer of Washington Adventist Hospital. In our next vehicle, we have Alicia Dini, the new principal of Tacoma Park Middle School, and she just came onto the job July 1. Welcome to Tacoma Park, and thank you for everything you allow us to do, hosting the evening events at Tacoma Park Middle School on Piney Branch Drive. And also, Renee Johnson of Montgomery Blair High School is also riding in this sweet little Audi. Thanks for being here. And coming up next, our favorite Tacoma Park City Council members. Boy, didn't they catch some sweet vehicles this year, didn't they? We've got Kay Daniels Cohen from Ward 3, and she tells us Ward 3 is rocking. They're riding in a 1946 Lincoln that is absolutely gorgeous. Coming up next, we have the Honorable Fred Schultz, also of Tacoma Park City Council. He represents Ward 6. His wife, Nancy, is with him. His daughter, Denise, and his granddaughter, Kiana. That's a 56 Buick Roadmaster they got a ride in today. Beautiful, beautiful machine. We've got Tim Mao on the bicycle. He is another city council member. He's representing Ward 2. And he's taking the environmentally pure route today. Thank you so much. Seth Grimes, also on a bicycle. He is representing the Tacoma Park City Council, Ward 1.
I'm here with Tacoma Park resident Carolyn Bassing. How are you, Carolyn?
Good. That's great. It's not hot. It's wonderful.
Happy 4th of July to you.
You too.
Is there anything that you want to wish Tacoma Park on Independence Day?
Of course, I want to wish our city a wonderful birthday. And it's a wonderful place to live.
What does it mean to you to see the community come together for the parade? There are kids out here, adults, there are dogs out here, cats. How does that make you feel to see a community with so much spirit?
Well, that's why I come to the parade, because I like to see that. We do have spirit. We do have a lot of interaction and a lot of politics.
And how long have you been living in the city now?
Oh, gosh, since 1974.
Is it different from any other community that you've lived in before?
Yes, yes, it is.
In what ways?
When I moved here, I was looking for a place to live in the Washington, D.C. area. And I have a friend who lives just over the line in D.C., so I stayed with her for a while. And I thought immediately, this is where I want to live. The trees, you can see there was a lot of spirit, and that's what there is.
That's definitely true. I mean, Tacoma Park and their trees, and also the azaleas, right? That's the flower?
And the azaleas, yes.
Thank you so much, Carolyn, for talking to us. Happy 4th of July, and enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be back with more.
The City Council, of course, is an instrumental partner in putting on this parade, and all of the city government offices, particularly, remember, the Department of Public Works has done so much to set up our reviewing stand, to set up our tents, to set up our chairs, and we thank them very much for all the hard work they do. And of course, there's a lot of tear down involved as well. They'll be working when this is all over. Again, City Council member Honorable Fred Schultz is moving on down the road. Here is Terry Siemens from City Council's lovely wife, Joyce, who, great to see him. Happy 4th. Right now we've got the Honorable Jared Smith, who is also a council member, and with him is Pat Lovelace, Tacoma Park Peace Delegate. They too caught a really sweet ride, and I believe that's our 1949 Lincoln Cosmopolitan. Brian Kenner is also with us, and he's in a Ford Town sedan from another era. That is one shiny Nova right there, and it's carrying Tacoma Park City Attorney. She's in a 1979 Nova. That is Susan Silber. And right now we've got the fabulous, famous Firecracker Float, and it's brought to you each year by that hard-working Independence Day Committee, sending out huge thank yous to all the businesses, community groups, and individuals who've given their financial support to all their efforts all through the year. And we've got Uncle Sam is bringing up the rear end of this division. Uncle Sam, of course, is the national personification of the United States, cast in that role way back during the War of 1812. Not long after that, he got this gig with the Tacoma Park Independence Day Parade for 124 years strong. Uncle Sam has been marching with us here in Tacoma Park. And that is the end of our first division. It was put together by Mark Verschell and Claire Delabar, who got all those units straightened up for us. Our thanks go out to them. Big hand of applause for Division 1 of our parade, the openers every year. Now the McMillan Pipe Band makes their presence known from a long way off, so I ought to tell you who they are before they get there. There are about 60 people from the local piping and drumming community, and they wear the McMillan tartan. In this band, first organized in 2001, they do a lot of community parades and performances in the region each year, and they compete in pipe band competitions at Scottish game events from Virginia to Canada. Welcome, the McMillan Pipe Band. And right now we've got our own Tacoma Park Volunteer Fire Department. Don't we know that they're serving their city every day? They're on duty for you. Reminding you with this vehicle that all fireworks are illegal in Montgomery County. We got fire trucks down below and helicopters above. They're all keeping our community safe. 124 years of independence in Tacoma Park. Coming up next, the Freemasons of Tacoma Park, other public servants who are also engaged in all kinds of community events. The Freemasons of the Tacoma Masonic Center are made up of 9 Masonic Blue Lodges, 2 Royal Arch chapters, 2 cryptic councils, and 1 chapter of the Order of the Eastern Star. Thank you, Masons, for everything you do in our community.
And we are back. I am speaking with Tacoma Park resident
David Camero. David.
David. And thank you for talking with us, David. So, you are a Tacoma Park resident? Yes.
Yes, for 10 years, 1 decade.
Is this your first time experiencing the parade in Tacoma Park?
Absolutely, yes. It's my first 4th of July in Tacoma. Usually I go to the mall or another place to see the firework. And I love Tacoma for a long time. I think Tacoma is no hippie, it's no more yuppie, it's just happy.
That's very true. And was there any reason in particular why you decided to experience the parade here this year as opposed to traveling somewhere else? Or
no, I'm just curious because I live 7 blocks from here, and I'm just curious.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
Enjoy the parade.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And we'll be back.
This is St. Joseph's House, a home-based, nonprofit respite care center for children with multiple disabilities in Silver Spring. They provide care and love for these special human beings, and St. Joseph's also aims to serve their families in every possible way. Thank you, St. Joe's, for everything you do for our community. And now we've got another member of the County Council tagging on into this unit. George Leventhal is coming on through, thanking you for your public service. Tacoma Park Cooperative Nursing School is in its 60th year. of pursuing a mission to build a nurturing educational community. They're in that purple bungalow up on Flower Avenue, and they present a distinctive research-supported early childhood curriculum for children from ages 2 through 5. The Cooperative School is the publisher of that great Takoma Park Business Directory and Survival Guide that shows up every year. This year they're also running a great summer camp. Thanks for all you do, Takoma Park's Co-op Nursery School. The Burtonsville Volunteer Fire Department in a 1972 and 1952 engine brought to you that version of the national anthem. High time we heard it this morning. Nancy Florine is with us now with the Democratic County Council. Thanks for coming to Takoma Park, Nancy. Mike Leggett is with us, our county executive, coming up all the way from downtown Rockville. Mr. Leggett, thank you for coming on down to Takoma Park. We love to see you. Thanks for your service to our community. We've got Takoma Children's School coming next. This is the DC Statehood group. They kind of came in unexpectedly, didn't quite know who they were. Good luck to your cause. Takoma Children's School is next. Look at the unit of fine young people they brought with us. They create a place where children have spontaneous and joyful experiences. Takoma Children's School believes that diversity families bring to the school enriches the experience for children, parents, teachers alike, and the community as well. Thank you for being with us this year on Independence Day, Takoma Children's School. We have another group of our community children coming up the street with us now. They're ages 3 to 11, and they're the Takoma Park Seventh-day Adventist Children's Choir and Friends. These children all love to sing. They perform at churches, at nursing homes, hospitals, and other community organizations. They also do a lot of food drives and other charity work. Let's hear their song. Let's have a hand for those singers in the Seventh-day Adventist Children's Choir. Keep singing, kids. Keep on singing. Coming up next, we've got the Takoma Dogs. This is a group of dogs and they brought their people too. They're working to establish a dog park in Takoma Park. They tell us that dog parks aren't just for dogs, they're good for people and the community too. Parks for people. Oh, this is Rick Kemper, who is riding this high wheel bicycle. It's a replica of an 1886 Victor bicycle. Rick reminds us that this cycle came along just a few years before Takoma Park was founded. So back in the early years of this parade, we might have seen a vehicle like this. Golly, Rick, how do you ride that thing? That's an 1886 Victor bicycle. The Takoma Parks Lions Club is with us. They asked me to tell you that they're going to be holding a Bark in the Park dog show contest for city residents on August 24th. It's a fundraiser for their Leader Dog Guide program for the visually impaired. Bark in the Park will be a competition for dogs with judges, prizes. They're planning a whole lot of fun up there. And the money raised will go to support companion animals who serve people in many ways, of course. And the Takoma Park Lions Club celebrating 84 years, bringing service to Takoma Park. Mr. Dawes, we love Mr. Dawes riding by. You visit his barbershop up there at the junction, and that's a 1931 Ford Model A that he drives to the parade every year. Thanks for being here, Mr. Dawes. Right now we've got the Takoma Park Silver Spring Food Co-op. This is our own natural foods grocery store operating in the community interest. They're a proud supporter of local vendors and farmers, and of course they're right up there at the junction, open from 9 to 9 every day. And they too, of course, are parade sponsor. Coming up next, we've got a truckload of co-op fans. We'd love to have you here. The Takoma Park Co-op is certainly a mainstay in our community, and they are also among the supporters of our Independence Day events. I believe they might have even contributed. Yes, sirree, Bob, they did. You go buy yourself a raffle ticket and you might win a $75 gift certificate to the TPSS Food Co-op. Yes, sir. We thank you for all your support for this parade and our community at large. Takoma Park Co-op, thanks for being here.
Right.
Make it right. And what do you do?
Well, I'm a clown. I go to all the children's hospitals, burn center, wherever I can go to make kids happy or someone laugh and smile. If you get a laughter out of them, you're making it right.
What's your favorite part about the 4th of July?
Favorite part about the 4th of July, families getting together, picnics, everybody, no matter what you're going through, it's always happiness and fun.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Happy 4th.
And right now, coming up, a group that's with us every year, bringing a fabulous group of animals with them, marching all in time. These are the Green Belt Drill Team. They train their dogs with verbal praise and touching. Some of these dogs have competed in obedience competition and earned various titles. The Green Belt Dog Training Team has won awards and trophies and many parades around the metropolitan area. That is the Greenbelt Dog Training Marching Drill Team. Get those dogs up to the water. They walk long and hard. Look at those beautiful animals. Always thrilled to have them here at the Tacoma Park Parade. And here's our scouts, more scouts. We love it having the scouts here every year. We've got Girl Scout Service Unit 34-8 from Tacoma Park and Silver Spring, and marching with them is Girl Scouts Troop 3812. They've got some fans right here in front of the grandstand, that's for sure. Those Girl Scouts, look at all those badges those girls have been earning. And that, on their float, is a giant puppet of the founder of Girl Scouts USA, Juliet Lowe. Once again, we told you about the upside and the downside of being a public official in an Independence Day parade. You see your constituents and you see your constituents. They want to talk to you. Slows down the parade a little bit. This, of course, is our Congressman, Chris Van Hollen, who's been doing a lot up on the Hill. Congressman Van Hollen, thanks for being in Tacoma Park.
Thanks for coming out, Chris.
And of course, coming up next, you can hear them for miles around. It's the Tranquility Steel Band. Yes, sir, we love them here in the parade. They're creating a vibrant yet tranquil sound. But yes, sir, they know how to rock the house. The members of Tranquility Steel Band are from Jamaica, Barbados, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago. You can find out more at www.tranquility.com. Here they come. Who else could they be? Steel Band. They're a party moving, and they carry their own crowd. Coming up next, we've got the Tacoma Park Child Development Center. They're an old town landmark providing child care for children ages 18 months to 12 years old. The center is serving about 120 families with before and after school programs and all kinds of fun summer camp activities. Tacoma Park Child Development Center, thanks for being here this year in the parade. Another one of our musical favorites is coming down the street now. This is DC Motors. This band has been playing together for 34 years, and they are still cruising. These musicians tell me they love traveling this part of the highway every Independence Day, and they say thank you, Tacoma Park, and we say thank you, DC Motors. Rock on. Also, we want to thank Melvin Dawes. He's providing the pickup truck, giving these fellas a ride. Motors Band playing together for 35 years. Coming up next, we have the Dale View Pool Swim Team. They're a founding member of the Montgomery County Swim League, and you can call them the Feet. They've been providing fun, exercise, and sportsmanship to kids for more than 50 years. Go Feet, go Dale View. The Mark Rooney Teiko School of Japanese Drumming is our next unit. March has been teaching this art form for 15 years. He's now offering workshops and weekly classes in Tacoma Park. They're studying the traditional art form and the contemporary aspects of this Japanese drum form. Mark Rooney Taiko School, teaching Japanese drumming in Tacoma Park. Washington Adventist University, another institution in Tacoma Park. These are members of the Acro Airs. They are the regulars at our parade. Love to have them here. This, is, of course, is a private liberal arts school founded in 1904. WAU offers a Christian education to nearly 1,500 students of all faiths through 8 graduate and 32 undergraduate programs. The Acro Airs are flipping down the street there from Washington Adventist University.
I'm here with Alan Bowser. He's been looking at the parade for quite some time now with his 2 dogs. How are you today?
I'm doing quite well. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July to you too. And I see you have 2 friends with you.
I brought my dog children, Shaka and Decca. They love a parade.
They seem very friendly, very calm dogs. So I have some trivia questions for you.
Oh no.
All right, let's see. All right, so what is the national bird?
The bald eagle.
That's correct. And our national anthem, what is it?
The Star Spangled Banner.
That's correct. All right. Let's see if I can stump you. I'm not going to try, maybe, but you know, we'll keep it rolling for now. How many stars are on the American flag?
50.
That's correct as well. And what do the stars represent?
The states.
That's correct.
United States.
You're pretty good at all this.
Thank you.
Well, I guess it is things that you should know. And the star and the stripes, what do they represent?
The original colonies.
And is Maryland one of them?
Maryland is one of them.
Yes, that's correct. All right. And where is the nation's capital?
Washington, D.C.
Good job. And the first president of the United States?
George Washington.
Oh, good. Look, he has all A's. And let's see, last question. Let's see. Can you sing Yankee Doodle Dandy?
I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. That's about it. Born on the 4th of July?
Can you sing the song?
No, not really.
Just the chorus, right?
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, we'll be back with more. Thank you so much, Val.
Happy 4th of July.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll be back with more.
Washington Chiefs coming down the street with us next. This is a youth service organization that serves and supports disadvantaged youth and their families in our area. Their activities include mentor programs, job placement and support, social activities, vocational training. They're working to improve public policy and keeps children's issues in the hearts and minds of our decision makers. Washington Chiefs. Hi, Kelsey. She's with the Chiefs. She looks great in that convertible too, doesn't she? Oh my gracious. The 124th Independence Day Parade here in Tacoma Park, Maryland. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for keeping the clouds away, keeping the rain away. We got a little bit of a lull here. We're coming up in Division 4 of our parade. We have a total of 7 divisions coming at us today. While we have a moment, remember that the Tacoma Park Independence Day Committee has worked all year long to bring these events together. Their major fundraiser is the sale of raffle tickets that the winners will be drawn at the fireworks and entertainment event tonight at Tacoma Park Middle School on Piney Branch Drive. You can pick up your raffle tickets at a stand right up in front of the Municipal Center. All types of interesting prizes are available through raffle tickets. We've got swimming lessons, water aerobic classes here at the Piney Branch Pool. We have pizzas from Pizza Roma. We've got tickets to Clarice Smith Performing Arts Center and to Strathmore. Gift certificates to some of our great local merchants as well. And we also have the Tacoma Park Community Mobile Band with us. Bob Palian and his friends are ready to give us a number in the lull.
All right, and I am speaking with two more, I'll say, participants who are taking in today's parade. Could you tell us your names, please?
Sarah. Brett.
Thank you for talking to us, ladies. So, how's it been today? How have you been enjoying the parade?
It's been a pretty mellow parade. It's friendly and Tacoma Parky.
I like to celebrate the 4th of July not by honoring the American Empire, but I like to come here and celebrate the neighborhood. And people are funny.
Yeah.
I like all the humor, the tricks.
Okay. Would you, I'm really curious, would you all say you're fairly knowledgeable about American history? Fairly, yeah? So if I were to ask you, say, a few trivia questions, you think you'd be able to handle them?
Would nail them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. Okay, so first one. True or false? Tacoma Park was one of the largest cities in Maryland.
False.
True.
True. One more. True or false? Tacoma Park has a large... No, I won't ask you that one. Sorry. Tacoma Park is the Rose City.
Rose City?
Rose. Tacoma Park is known as the Rose City. Is that true or is that false?
True.
False.
False. No.
That's not American history.
Well, it's Tacoma Park and
Tacoma Park trivia is what it is.
Tacoma Park trivia. Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, but you all were good sports. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for interviewing us.
No problem. Take care.
One of the great things about Tacoma Park is the diversity in our community, and I'm sure you've seen it in our parade, and a great example coming with us down the street now. This is the Singo Ladoyo. They are a dancing group that has its roots in an Indonesian art form. This is a traditional dance of Ponorogo City, East Java, Indonesia. And of course, one of the beautiful things about our Tacoma Park is the diversity of our community and all the rich culture that it brings to us, with the Japanese drummers and everybody else. Singo Ladoyo. They turn out in numbers too, don't they? Traditional dance from Indonesia. Doyo. They are quite a show. Thanks for being in Tacoma Park. It's kind of a hard act to follow, don't you think, Mr. Duncan? Doug Duncan is coming up next. You remember he was our county executive in Montgomery County for quite some years. They tell me he might be running for something else again. Yes, sirree, Bob. Thank you, Mr. Duncan, for being here. What we have next is a kinetic sculpture racing team. This is kind of a Rube Goldberg mousetrap type of contraption. They built it by some Tacoma Park neighbors who entered a race. And they've taken this human-powered vehicle through streets of mud and sand and the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. They won the most coveted award, the Grand East Coast Mediocre Championship. They are proud to be mediocre. The Baltimore Twilighters marching unit coming at us now. Baltimore Twilighters marching unit. Baltimore Twilighters marching unit, they are bringing it and rocking those golden tennis shoes. And never let it be said that we don't have something for everybody in the Tacoma Park Independence Day Parade to go to this, from this marching unit to a marching unit of a very different kind. The very distinguished gentlemen of Mecca Temple number 10 Shriners, the Sons of the Desert Marching Club. We love to have them here every year. They show up in great numbers, and they always know what they're doing. Welcome once again, Mecca Temple number 10, to our parade and everything you do for our community. Are you loving these clowns? I'm writing down the number of their haberdasher for all the gentlemen who may want some wardrobe advice. Yes, sir. Great footwear coming down the street, too. These are the Mecca Temple Clowns. They're with us every year. We love them. Hope they're making everybody happy. Thank you, Meccaton.
And I'm back. I am here with Andre and Aviel. I found the two of them playing at Play Day. How are you guys today?
Good.
Pretty good. Happy 4th of July to you guys.
Thank you.
What's your favorite part about 4th of July?
Well, I'd say probably the parades.
Parades.
I like the fireworks.
The fireworks, me too. And the food? Are you guys big on barbecuing?
Not really.
No, and you?
Yep.
You are? You're like, yep. And I see you have some tattoos. Right? So what do you have here? You have the American flag. What else do you have?
Eagle. I have a bald eagle, and I also have a American flag with a bald eagle.
Okay, and what are your plans for today, for the rest of the day?
Well, I'm gonna go see another friend. And I'm not sure what else.
No, not sure. Family plans, though? You're gonna be sticking with the family friends?
Well, my mom and one other long-known friend.
Cool. All right. And you? What are your plans for the rest of the day?
I'm gonna eat lunch, and then I'm gonna watch a movie.
Ooh, you have your day already sorted out. Very organized. All right, guys. Thanks so much for talking to me today. Is there anything that you want to say to Tacoma Park?
Not really.
No? Okay. You? Anything you want to say to Tacoma Park?
Hello.
Hello. All right. Achilles gonna be back with more interviews.
Coming after, we've got Cub Scout Pack 205. They're based at Rolling Terrace Elementary. They're rolling right through, aren't they? They're in their 5th year. These scouts do a lot of camping and crafts and safety and sports, health, culture. They make new friends too. They sponsor food drives, sweep the creek, and cleanup days at Rolling Terrace Elementary School. Thanks for being here. The Maryland Ferry Festival is making its first appearance in our Independence Day Parade. This is a May event held in Darlington, Maryland. And you got the idea. The festival celebrates ferries with pageantry, magic, music, and a little bit of mischief too. The festival promotes the stewardship of nature, outdoor education, and sponsors ferry artists, merchants, and entertainment. The Litchfield Marching Dragons coming up next, all the way from Litchfield, Minnesota. The Litchfield Marching Dragons, all the way from Minnesota. We are not sure how they found their way here to Tacoma Park from Minnesota, but we are sure glad they did. That is one spectacular show from the Litchfield Marching Dragons. They've been on a tour of the East. This is their last performance before going home. We are sure glad you came on by. Next, we have the Bradley Manning Support Network and Veterans for Peace. They identify themselves as roar resistors and whistleblowers. They're here in the long-standing Tacoma tradition of activism.
Whistleblowing is not a crime.
Here are friends from Old Tacoma Hardware. Don't we love them too? They're a hometown favorite since opening right up in downtown in 2010. Eric Hardy is their store manager, and they are always looking for opportunities to help you out, whether it's repairing your lawnmower or taking apart your flashlight, which they did for me one time. They are just what the jingle says, the place with the helpful hardware folks. And they, of course, are a sponsor, an important sponsor of our evening events, and we thank them so much for being a part of our community. Boy Scouts. Another troop of Boy Scouts with us. This is Pack 33, Troop 33. They've been marching in this parade since 1920, representing Scouting in Tacoma Park. We've got one of our parade directors in that group, Mark Marshall. And somewhere in here, we've got our favorite malaria researcher, Dave Lennar, is back with us again with those Scouts. Thanks for being in Tacoma every year, gentlemen. Sligo Park Hillbillies now. 3 generations of the Telecki family are representing Sligo Park Hills right up the street. The granddam of this family is Kathy Telecki. She's lived in her house in them there hills since September '72. Yet this is her first time in the July 4th parade. Welcome to the Sligo Park Hillbillies.
And we're back, folks, and we are really taking the pulse of everyone that is here, from the oldest right down to a few more of the youngest. And we are here with, what's your name?
Boaz. Yoav.
And how much do you guys like the Independence Day parade?
A lot.
Yeah.
Same.
Do you have a favorite aspect of it, whether it be food or playing or your family, anything you really like?
Playing.
Yeah.
The fireworks.
Fireworks. What games do you like to play?
I like to play chess.
Chess, yeah. And what kind of fireworks?
The ones that shoot in DC.
Oh, so you guys get to go down and watch them? Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for talking to us, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, guys. So we'll see you soon.
IUTA envisions a community where all immigrants overcome obstacles in order to thrive in the United States. The organization advocates for low-income migrants through direct legal, social, and language services and training. Tacoma Park Lesbian and Gays have been holding monthly brunch meetings for more than 25 years, bringing together lesbian and gays of all ages from the greater Tacoma Park area. This is a great year for them, and we're glad they're back in the parade once again. Coming up next, we've got our Ritchie Citizens Association. They're a neighborhood association right up on the hill here, representing Ritchie Avenue, Geneva Avenue, Oswego Avenue, and the Franklin Apartments. On board their float is a tree of life that represents how long all of the residents have lived in Ritchie Park. fellas are back again. It's the Zydeco Cowboys and Cowgirls. They ride horses. Did you pick up on that? And they're also led by Fred Carter from WPFW, Radio 989.3. They are regulars in the Cherry Blossom Parade, Chicago's annual Thanksgiving Day Parade, and other noted events. Welcome to the Zydeco Cowboys and Cowgirls. Zydeco Cowboys and Cowgirls. Look at all the animals they brought this year. Isn't that wonderful? You know, the blistering heat can be real hard on those animals. We're always disappointed when they have to drop out. We're so glad they stuck with us this year. Loving that wagon. Now that is some environmentally friendly transportation right there. Oh, and a big, big, big round of applause for their pooper scooper. Been doing the job all along the way. We're proud of him. Thank you for doing that work for us, young man. And the final division of our parade is coming on down the street. We want to congratulate Parade Division Director Ed Corrin for bringing in just a wonderful division right there. Thank you so much, Ed.
I found three very beautiful ladies here. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today. So what are your names?
Noah.
Noah. And your name?
Ayelet. Clara.
And how old are you ladies?
5, 6, 7.
And how do you three know each other? Are you guys friends? Are you guys cousins, sisters?
Cousins.
Oh, you guys are cousins, all three of you. Yes?
Yes.
So what is your favorite part about the 4th of July?
Fireworks. I like fireworks too.
Mm-hmm. And I see that you guys are representing with your tattoos here. Can you show them off to the camera? Wow. And what do you have here? So you have flags, you have a bald eagle. What else do you guys have on there?
Stickers we got from people. We also got candy, but it didn't taste really good.
And what did you get today?
I got a stamp from my cousin, and because he had smiley face stamps, and he gave it to me this morning.
Thank you, ladies. Thanks so much for being a part of our interview, okay?
Division 7's coming up next. Another long-standing favorite of Tacoma Park, the Image Band. The Image Band celebrating 35th anniversary this year. They've been part of our parade for more than 25 of those years. The band tells us they're always happy to participate in this wonderful event, and we are always delighted they come. The Image Band and all their friends and followers. Look forward to seeing them next time. Coming up next, the Tacoma Park Seventh-day Adventist Church Pathfinders. They are a Christian organization for boys and girls aged 10 to 16, learning to have a deeper Christian life with Jesus. The Pathfinders are with us. Look at all those service medals those young people are wearing. And they've had quite a groove to follow coming down the street. The Tacoma Park Seventh-day Adventist Church Pathfinders. They're ready to share their faith, earning honors, and having fun in their community. March on, Pathfinders. Thank you for all you do in your community. Coming up next, we've got Progressive Maryland. They're building power for working families by mounting campaigns and organizing people to take action to improve the lives of working families. With 23,000 members and supporters and 30 affiliated religious and community labor organizations, Progressive Maryland works for change through research, public education, and political action in Annapolis, Washington, and communities statewide. Pull the pork from the Pentagon is one sign I've got in front of me. That's the Progressive View Maryland this year. Thanks for being with Tacoma this year. And now we have the Hula Huskers. They're a marching string band from Silver Spring. They're performing Hawaiian songs and hula dance. You'll see them a lot of times at the Silver Spring Farmers Market, even at the Tacoma Park Farmers Market as well. Their first time in this parade, I believe. Thank you for being here. We've got the Woodland Horse Center coming up next. Another group of people who brought their fine animals out to this heat just so we can admire them here in our parade. They are pleased to return to our parade, of course. They share their love of horseback riding with us. Woodland offers year-round lessons for kids and adults, and they'll be having a super fun summer camp. They say come try horseback riding for yourself. They have an introductory lesson every Sunday, 1 o'clock. They say you'll be glad you did. Hi, riders. Thanks for being here. Hey, I hear Morning View coming down the street. They're back again. More than 30 years of rocking the Tacoma Park Parade. Morning View is a band featuring Sherry Grasso and her family playing some of the most patriotic, rockin' soulful hits of this generation. The Morning View, complete with red, white, and blue in every way.
got a horn section. Do ride, 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 do ride, ride.
Coming up next, the DC 9/11 Truth. They're part of a nationwide network of grassroots citizens groups dedicated to learning and teaching their fellow citizens about 9/11 events. And they brought their inflatable elephant. I had no idea that you could get an inflatable elephant that size. Good to know. For the next time you need an elephant. No thanks. And we've got the band, another marching unit. They've been around since 2011 to provide structured recreational activity for youth and young adults in Baltimore. The band provides a positive atmosphere for providing musical exploration and expression of art through dance. Executive Director Dawn Barnes, parent volunteers and staff proudly provide members with an opportunity for travel and community activism. That's the band from Baltimore City. Thank you. What a way to end a parade. And I believe, my friends, that is it. The 124th Independence Day Parade in the city of Tacoma Park, Maryland. Thank you for being here. Make sure to make it here next year. Up, up, up. That's all, folks, with our parade director, Gene Herman, and David Cohen. They've been out there sweating it on the streets, fellas, bringing these groups in. Thanks for everything you've done, Gene. Happy Independence Day.
And we have come to the end of another very successful, very glorious Takoma Park Independence Day celebration. What'd you think of it, Regina?
The performances, Akili, were awesome. Amazing. I loved it all.
I totally agree. And while we're on it, I want to recognize and thank a few folks who came together to make this happen. First off, the Master of Ceremonies, Ms. Charlene Porter. There is the Takoma Park Independence Day Committee. There is the Honorable Mayor Bruce Williams, and the vendors as well. They really chipped in and made it a success.
The local support was provided by the City of Takoma Park, Montgomery County and the DC Police, Washington Adventist Hospital, the Potomac Classic Thunderbird Club, antique car and contemporary car owners. These people provide the transportation for the dignitaries, and Firecracker Float Committee.
And lastly, the management team, the parade director,
Of course.
the division directors and the parade staff, the parade MC, and thank you all, citizens of Takoma Park, for coming out and giving it the energy that it really needed to shine.
Definitely did, yep. Thanks so much for tuning in at home, and until next time, happy 4th of July, Takoma Park.